Most people settle for someone and convince themselves that they've found somebody of quality. So let's talk about this for a second, because a lot of people, they'll meet somebody and they'll be like, wow, I found somebody great, but actually they're just settling and they've not actually met somebody special. Did you know that the average male is going to have between 7 to 11 relationships in his lifetime? That means he's literally meeting like 2 hands worth of people and they're going to pick and choose from that. Like, imagine there's like 1 million people in front of you and you walk up to this crowd of 1 million people, you stop at the first 10 and go, one of these I'm going to marry, right? But there's like 999,000, so on and so forth in the background, but you stopped at the first 10. Guys, if you want to be good at dating, you gotta meet more people. You can't settle. The amount of times I meet a student that starts getting good and they're like, I've met someone amazing, I'm gonna settle down with them. No, that's just the most amazing person you've met so far. That's not somebody who is amazing, right? I have slept with and dated thousands of women. Not tens, not hundreds, thousands. The amount of women I've met has led me to know what is good and what is bad. And I am telling you, Eve, to me, is perfect. I have met and found the perfect woman for me. And consistently, when I meet other people, I'm just reminded how perfect she is. But she's my favorite flavor of human. And I say this all the time because Eve is not everyone's favorite flavor of person, right? There are some people that are like, God, that woman, I don't know how you can take it, right? But she's perfect for me. I want somebody who is just like her. And people are like, yeah, but what if she was, less harsh to people? I'm like, I wouldn't want her. I want everything about her. I want her in exactly the way she is. She is perfect. And because I've been with thousands of people, I know what I'm looking for. And it's funny because I've had people that will look at like my exes, and there's a similarity. You can look at a whole bunch of them and you can see similarity. I remember when Eve first met me, she goes, am I just like your wife? And I was like, there are similarities, but you're not like my wife. But there are similarities because I loved my wife or my ex-wife, right? There was a lot about her I liked, but there were some key components I did not like. But Eve, the things about her that other people don't like, I love her for those things. I can't even call them flaws because they're not flaws. They're things I want. And that's what makes her so amazing. But it's because I've met so many people to learn that. Because when somebody's flaws actually make you like them more, you've found the right person, right? It's not like, well, I like all this about them, but this other stuff irritates me. It's like, no, I like everything about her, and this other stuff that irritates other people, well, I like that too, right? So you have to love somebody for all of who they are, not just part of it, and that only comes from meeting enough people and not settling. I'm telling you now, almost everybody I've ever met has settled. They've said, you know what, this is the best I can do, so I'm gonna stay here. You don't have to do that. What you have to do is meet people. The problem is people meet people, jump in a relationship, date for 2 years, and then break up and then meet someone else, date for 2 years. Now over 4 years, they've dated 2 people, as opposed to date 5 people at once for 3 months and then date another 5 people at once for 3 months and then meet 10 more people. That's the key to it. Meet a lot of people, have shorter interactions with them that still build and go over time, but you get to see the ones that you really like and the ones you don't. And there's a really cool rule in business, right? Which is, fire fast and hire slow. And so I do a similar approach in dating. With dating, if someone's bad, just break up with them, move on early. But if somebody's worth keeping, then you can work at it and keep it going for a long period of time to try and make that relationship work because it's worth it. But you should know within a couple of months whether it's worth putting that effort in to try and make it work. Because a good relationship does take work, and it's something you have to keep going. So at the very beginning, if it's no good, just drop them and move on. Once we get past that phase, now it's time, we're gonna work on that, we're gonna keep it, and we'll put the energy in. But ultimately, you wanna be meeting lots of people to find the kind of person that you want, and that's where you really wanna be going. If you got something out of the dating advice that I shared with you in this video, then I'd like to give you something else. I've created a completely free guide that breaks down how to be naturally attractive to women so they chase you. If you're interested in getting it, then look for the link in the description of this video and you'll be able to go there, click it, and download that guide completely for free today. Go and get the guide.